Before we jump in, I do earn a referral fee when you use the services and companies I demonstrate in the video, but there is no additional cost to you. I chose them because they're the best in the industry and you're safe with them.
Have you ever wondered what a certificate of organization is and how to file it for an LLC in any state of the USA? Well, let's delve into that. A certificate of organization is a pivotal legal document when it comes to setting up an LLC or limited liability company. This certificate is the bedrock of your LLC, the official declaration that your business exists. So, what's so important about it? Well, it's like a birth certificate for your business. It confirms your LLC's existence and gives it a unique identity. It's filed with the Secretary of State office in the state where you intend to operate. This document lays out the basic details about your LLC, such as your business name, purpose, and the names of the members. Now that we know what a certificate of organization is, how do we go about filing one? Stay tuned as we delve into the nitty-gritty of filing a certificate of organization in our next segment. Filing a certificate of organization may seem daunting, but it's actually a straightforward process if you know the steps. Step 1. Choosing a unique LLC name. The name of your LLC is your business's identity. It's how customers will recognize you, so make sure it's unique and resonates with your brand. Most importantly, it has to be different from any other LLC registered in your state. To check this, use your state's online database, usually found on the Secretary of State's website. If the name you've chosen is available, you can move on to the next step. Step 2. Appointing a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or business entity who agrees to accept legal papers on behalf of your LLC if it's sued. Your registered agent must have a physical street address in the state where you're forming your LLC. This could be you, someone else you know, or a professional service. Whoever it is, they need to be available during all business hours. Step 3. Provide the LLC's address. This is the physical location where your business operates. It might be a storefront, an office building, or even your home if you're running a home-based business. Keep in mind that this address will be public record, so choose wisely. If you're not comfortable sharing your home address, consider using a professional business address service. Step 4. State the purpose of your LLC. This is a brief description of what your business does. It doesn't need to be overly specific. A general statement that covers all potential business activities is usually acceptable. For instance, you might say, "The purpose of the LLC is to engage in any lawful activity for which LLCs may be organized in this state." Step 5. Specify the duration of the LLC. Some LLCs are set up to exist indefinitely, while others have a specific end date. If you want your LLC to exist indefinitely, you can state this in the certificate of organization. If you want it to end on a specific date, you'll need to include that as well. Step 6. Pay the filing fee. Fees vary by state, so be sure to check your state's specific filing fee. Some states also require an annual report fee, so factor that into your budget as well. Once you've paid the filing fee, submit your certificate of organization to the Secretary of State's office. You can usually do this online, by mail, or in person. These steps should guide you through the filing process, but remember, each state might have slight variations. So it's crucial to check with your state's Secretary of State website to ensure you're following the correct procedure for your specific location. With a little bit of patience and careful attention to detail, you'll be well on your way to establishing your LLC. Now that we've walked through the steps, how about some tips and tricks to make the process even smoother? First, consider using a professional service. Yes, you can do it yourself, but having a professional handle the paperwork can save you significant time and stress. They have the experience, knowledge, and resources to navigate the process efficiently. Remember, time is money, especially in business. Second, double-check all the information before you submit it. Make sure the company name is available and correctly spelled, the registered agent is valid, and the business purpose is clearly stated. Confirm that all names and addresses are correct. The smallest mistake can lead to delays or even a rejection of your filing. Third, keep copies of everything. This includes the certificate of organization itself, any related correspondence, and proof of payment. Having a well-organized file can be a lifesaver if there are any questions or issues down the line. It's also helpful for your own records to keep track of when you filed, what you submitted, and who you dealt with. Fourth, be patient. The process can take a few weeks, sometimes even longer. Don't panic if you don't hear back immediately. If you're concerned, follow up with the state agency. But remember, They're dealing with a lot of filings, and it takes time to process them all. Fifth, don't forget about the ongoing requirements. Once your certificate of organization is approved, there may be annual reports or fees. Stay on top of these to keep your LLC in good standing. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. Whether it's a lawyer, an accountant, or a business mentor, there are people out there who can provide guidance and support. You don't have to do this alone. With these tips and tricks, you're well equipped to file your certificate of organization. While filing a certificate of organization is straightforward, there are common mistakes that you need to avoid. Let's dive right into some of these common pitfalls. One of the most prevalent errors is choosing an LLC name that's already in use. Every LLC must have a unique name, and if yours happens to be a duplicate, your filing will be rejected. Therefore, it's crucial to conduct a thorough name search in your state's LLC database before settling on a company name. Another common mistake is the failure to appoint a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or company who agrees to accept legal papers on the LLC's behalf should it be sued. Failing to appoint a registered agent or not providing accurate information about them can lead to your filing being dismissed. Also, let's talk about the filing deadline. Each state has its own deadline for when the certificate of organization must be filed. Missing this deadline can result in late fees, and even worse, a delay in the establishment of your LLC. So always make sure to check your state's specific filing deadlines and adhere to them. In the same vein, it's important to ensure that the certificate of organization is filled out completely and accurately. A single mistake or omission can result in your filing being returned for correction, causing unnecessary delays. Furthermore, do not overlook the importance of the operating agreement. While not all states require this document, it is highly recommended. The operating agreement outlines the ownership structure and operating procedures of the LLC, and without it, you may find yourself facing disputes among members down the line. Lastly, remember to pay the filing fee. This might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people forget this crucial step. The fee varies by state, so ensure you find out the exact amount and include it with your filing. Avoiding these common mistakes will save you time and prevent delays in your LLC's establishment. So, tread cautiously, be thorough, and you'll be on your way to a successful LLC setup. We've covered a lot of ground today, so let's quickly recap. A certificate of organization is a crucial document for any limited liability company. It's your official ticket to being recognized as an LLC by your state, laying the foundation for your business operations and protections. We walked through the steps to file this important document, emphasizing the necessity of accurate and complete information. We also discussed valuable tips and tricks to streamline the process, such as double-checking your details and ensuring you're aware of all state-specific requirements. But remember, it's equally important to sidestep common pitfalls. This includes overlooking key information, rushing through the process, or failing to keep up-to-date records. All these points are critical in successfully filing your certificate of organization and setting your LLC on the right path. With this information, you're ready to file your certificate of organization and start your journey as an LLC owner. Thank you for watching, and remember, your business is worth every step.